we are here trying to find some parking. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It says there's some parking that way. We'll see. But hey y'all, welcome back. You know what it is? We out here. It is Pokefest 30th anniversary weekend. I'm expecting it is going to be absolutely packed here. We've had a little trouble finding parking already, so we'll see how this goes. And I can tell you right now, there it is right there. Okay, now we just gotta figure out some parking. If we can figure out some parking, we'll be doing a good job. What you got? People are stupid when they're wanting something. So I am a little concerned, a little scared, but we will figure it out. And it looks like our friend Mr. Ty is going to be late with the boys, so a little sad to hear that, but it will be okay. It will be okay, because we are going to find parking somewhere out there over the rainbow. All right, I think that's Ty. I think that's him. Just pulled in right there. Super excited. This is our first time going together. He's as big of a nerd for this stuff as me. Maybe even bigger. He's more technically savvy, and that is him. Look at him. That's a handsome man right there. That is a handsome man. He looks so happy to be here. Well, he better be, because stuff's about to get real. All right, and he said he had a little present for us, so we'll go see what that is. Kind of excited to see that, but who knows? Who knows? We're gonna tell him what he's gotten us. All right, let's just go see. I'm used to Stephanie being my pack mule, so now I'm like, oh crap. Woo! There we are. And voiceover time. Sorry about that. It was really loud in there, so we had to cut over to voiceover. But there you saw Ty, Brock and Cooper, his two boys. They're really into Pokemon. When we came in carrying everything by hand, it was awful. Thankfully for this guy with BCW collectibles and merch, he was super kind and gave us a bag that we really needed, because we brought, bulk like always to give away, and then we had a trade binder and our filming equipment. So we're boot scooting and boogieing. We did have some goals today. Saw that little Eevee pouch. We did end up getting that for the wife, but she was at work. She could not make it. So unfortunate for her, but good for us, because now we are cut loose. All right, we are out of the stirrups with this, because again, it was 30th anniversary weekend, and we were really looking forward to it. We picked up some stuff here, that pin or that pouch, carry case, whatever you want to call it. He had some other good stuff too, good binders, sleeves, Big Man Blastoise backpacks, Belly Bolt plushies, and some other good stuff. We ended up also getting something for our display for when we filmed, which was really cool. But we really did have some goals today. The goals were we were going to get more stuff for our master set for PFL. That was the big thing. Maybe a couple odds and ends things to catch our eye. We definitely weren't going to try to go over budget. And, even though we weren't really looking for sealed product this time, one, because we were, in a new place, we were trying to figure out where everybody was, trying to see if we saw anybody from last time, which we did. Really wholesome experience for me. Like, I walked in, and obviously you saw the get up, cowboy hat, and Charizard Hawaiian shirt, a little mix and match, but, we made it work, alright? And, as soon as I walked in, somebody went, "Hey, it's you." And they, they called out my name. They're like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And then they recognized me. And then that kind of happened throughout the show. I wish the original audio wasn't as terrible, because then you could have actually saw that and heard that, and that really, kind of spoke to me, and made me feel a little vindicated for doing this channel. And what was really just awesome about it too, when I got home and told Stephanie that, she was like, "Oh my god, it feels like you not said this is cool the whole time till now." I'm just kidding. She's been very supportive. Anyway, here's the first thing we're going to pick up here for the master set. This ultra rare full art Napoleon for Phantasmal Flames. This guy, his name's Wes. We did not get a good shot with him, but he had a lot of other cool stuff too. Ty and the boys were looking for Miraidon and Koraidon EXs because the boys are playing Scarlet and Violet right now. They actually did end up picking up Miraidon there, which, you know, they're a little sad they couldn't get both. Oh, there's a guy on a cool shirt. Hey, there's another guy on a cool shirt. Anyway, but we were looking around. There was a lot going on. It was a smaller vendor hall, as you can see. We were really packed in there like canned sardines, but we were going through it the best we could. Again, Pokefest, even though we were in a little bit of a smaller hall and, you know, everybody was kind of packed in there, it was still an awesome experience. A lot of great products, merch, singles, everything. And as you can see, they are nice, and, you know, prices are here and there. You know, the market is what it is, but we came with the budget, and so even though we really want some of those cards, especially in this case, oh, there was a Piplup I could have picked up. Dang it. Anyway. But you know, we were still getting through. But I picked up something from Kane Cards Dynasty, what we did last time, and then we went back over to the left. His guy name is Pokeroo. For the life of me, I had his name written down somewhere, could not find it, but we really want to do some business with him because he actually helped out the boys with finding a Koraidon EX and gave it to him for free. Just shows you the generosity of people that does this hobby. So we were going to pick up a SR Wigglytuff from him for our master set. He was really awesome, and he gave us a free sticker. Check him out. Now we're over here, still going through the hall. Here's Shiny Gems. They had a lot of cool stuff, but again, we were trying to balance our budget and go through some of these cards in PFL, you know, like the SR Charizard. You know, it's going for like $500-600 now, and then, you know, there's some cards that are 40, some that are 100, especially the ones we need, because we are getting close. We are getting close to Master Set, and you know, another reason that we are posting this today instead of a Phantasmal Friday episode was, well, I mean, we were, you know, really trying to pick up stuff for our master set today, and it's like, well, you know, and it's a good opportunity to show everybody Pokefest again. You know, even though the location changed and everything was, you know, a little crammed, it still was an awesome experience. We did not end up picking up. We did not pick up that Haunter promo for PFL. Just a little bit out of what I wanted to pay for it, but that's all right. It's okay, because we are over here looking at stuff. And oh, there is. And I wish I had picked up that Piplup. I looked at it 2 or 3 times, and I was just like, nah, I'll wait. I'll try to get some other stuff, see what else, because, you know, you never know what we'll see. You know, we were still looking at other vendors, and I'm kicking myself. And letting the cat kick me too, because I should have got it, because that was really cheap, or that was the cheapest price we saw there that day. But anywho, let's see what we can get right here. Beautiful cards. This guy's name is Braden. I forgot to get his business name, but he was super awesome, super nice, and there was quite a bit of attention at the stand. I don't know, it don't look like it now, like we're just kind of hogging this behind his face, but there was a line, because he had a lot of awesome, cool stuff. And if you'll notice there, they have some of those original, like, info cards that came out in the 90s. Kind of looking back on, I wish I'd gotten a couple of those, because some of them are really cool and really good condition, really good prices, but I'd actually forgotten about those, because I was just so astonished, like, what in the world? What's that? And now it's like, oh man, these are cool. And I did gander at them, because they were a little purty, and brought back a big hint of nostalgia for me. definitely for sure. But anyway, while we're looking through binders, anybody wants to think about, comment any kind of cool shows they went to recently. I know there's been some definitely around the Middle Tennessee area that's been going on. But any cool pickups you've done or any cool shows that you've been to, put them down in the comments. Let me know. Maybe we can put it on our list to go see maybe this year or maybe even sooner. Who knows? There's some baby shinies, and those are looking pretty nice as well. And I'm, missing the wife. Wish she was with us, but I saw a lot of EVs and prismatic and stuff like that, and I was like, "Ooh, oh boy!" Like, I'm glad she wasn't there. We would definitely blew her budget, even though we were going to get some cool stuff for her today. Definitely saw some cool stuff. Actually going to go back to something that we didn't need, but we just found it really cool. There it is. There, the what I'm calling the Party Pikachu there. Little reprint for the 25th anniversary. So we are definitely going to pick that up, and we're going to look some more. And I always recommend people when you come to card shows, make sure that you set a budget. And don't feel rushed. Take your time and look through stuff, because you can flip through the same binder 2 or 3 times and still miss something, that you did the first go around. Don't feel rushed. Yeah, other people want to look, but just enjoy yourself, because we definitely did. And as we're flipping through here, we see this ultra rare full art Dawn that we were like, hey, you know what? It's for a good price. We're going to pick that up for the match set along with Party Pikachu. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a cool card, and we thought it would go good in our collections. Here we are with Camden here with Brick Church Cards. They had some cool stuff sealed. They also had some good stuff in the binder, not a lot for what we need, but what we're really interested in is these mystery packs. 10, 30, and 50 were the options. The 50 had a random slab, graded slab, along with bulk and some EXs and other stuff, potentially promos. The values were different, different chances for different, what you're going to get. So we definitely picked that up. Who knew that people that went into a collection hobby like this, was okay with gambling a little bit. That's alright, because while I ramble and gamble, we're going to see what we get out of this $50 mystery pack from this place. And we're super excited. They are not a brick and mortar place, but they do have a website, I believe, and they go to a lot of conventions. They are planning on opening up a brick and mortar store later this year, hopefully in like North Nashville. So, all right, well, time to nut up or shut up right here, because here we're getting right into it. We're going to be ripping this open, and we are super excited during this. Camden was really supportive. Was like, oh yeah, like here, I'll watch. Film it right here. We want to see what you get. And you try to give us a little magic at the end while we were picking, and let's see if we got a good pick. So we got some of our bulk. It's a Heat Rotom, a Magikarp, Ethan's, a Pichu, Poros, Morpeko, all from DRI. And then hey, there's something that we didn't need for the master set, the Apom, that Cynthia's Garchomp promo, Arctivish V, Dragapult EX, and a Mega Camera Up EX. Alright, all pretty good. And then here's that graded card. It's obviously in Japanese, and boom, there we go. It's Numel with a 9.5 from CGC. It's a pretty cool pickup. Not something we were really looking for or interested, but it's all in the name of the game sometimes, and just getting to do all that right there was super cool and awesome. But we're going to make our way on, see what else we can get here. See, oh, there's Turtle from Country Cards. He's one of the I won't say producers, and he's one of the organizers for the event. And we found our friend Jamie from ZXD Collectibles. We saw him earlier, but we told him he'd come back after we had a little shop around. Jamie's always good to deal with. He has a lot of cool stuff, graded stuff, singles and binders, and he has some sale product. And here in a second, you'll see we made a little bet with Jamie because he had some of the new Ascended Hero tins. We have 3 out of the 5 of the artworks, and he had 2 that we needed. So we said, hey, he said, make me a deal. He was selling them for 20. I said, well, how about this? We'll do a coin flip. Let me go through your stuff, see what else I need. We'll do a coin flip. If I win, 15 a piece. If you win, 25 a piece. And he said, all right, deal. And as we're getting ready to do that, here we are. Just going to flip through and see what else he has. See if we're going to pick up anything else from him. We're definitely going to do this super cool deal. And there they are. And guess what? We were victorious. Jamie was a good sport. We picked those up. We won the coin toss. Super cool of him to do that. And no hard feelings there. He was already ready to go and make another deal. And we were super appreciative and happy for him. But we had to go outside. It was hot as peaches in there, and we had to take a little break. But again, we picked up cool stuff. We actually picked up that Eevee backpack, one to help us, but also we were like, hey, 2 birds, 1 stone could be a gift to the wife. We picked that up from Geeks Paradise Games. We shopped or saw them at the last Pokefest we went to, and Anastasia and the girls are always super nice. They all have some really cool stuff. There's those Ascended Heroes tins from Jamie. We also picked up that little mini Eevee like coin purse that go with the bag. We picked up obviously those other cards that you saw a minute ago, and then we also got a little card display that we are going to update our filming setup with from the BCW collector, which is super awesome, super cool. And again, still having a good, awesome time. Wish I took this opportunity, got a snack and a drink, but I was ready to make deals and squeal and try to get on, because as we're sitting out here, there was stuff that we could be making deals on out there. So we're going to get right back to it. We actually picked up from Gregory's Card Vault. Gregory is a super cool dude. That's his middle name apparently. His first name's William. And we picked up those 3 cards, that Oricorio, Sharpedo, and then that first Hollow Suicune, which we have failed to pick up out of every booster pack, ETB, anything. We just could not get that thing. And then we came to this vendor, and we did not end up picking up anything from them, even though there was a couple things we really wanted to, like that right there, that baby shiny Pikachu. But it was, wasn't something we needed. Wasn't on the goal list today. And it was a little bit out of what I wanted to pay for budget. So, again, even though we didn't pick up anything, we will definitely be going back and seeing them if we see them at a later convention, because they had some good stuff and reasonable prices. And there you saw I had that Piplup in my hand again, and I was like, yep, I'm going to pick this up, and I did not. So we went around, and we were just ready to get out of there. We'd been there for 2-3 hours at that point. Ty and the boys already left, and but again, we had an awesome experience, and we did some cool things, picked up a lot of cool stuff, and this is what Ty gave us as a gift. We got a mystery pack from Pokerev. Pokerev, he does a YouTube channel, also does a website for these mystery packs, and depending on the tier you get is the chances of getting something super cool. So green, obviously the lowest, you're going to get like a Scarlet Violet or a Mega Evolution Terra base pack extra with the other guaranteed 5, and of course with our luck we end up getting the green. But we picked up, it has a promo card, it had a keychain, and it had a sticker, and then these packs, it's that prismatic. I guarantee we're going to have to give to Stephanie, because she is trying to master set prismatic. Yes, she is still trying to do that. But in any case, we're not going to rip that on this video. We're going to save that for a later episode, because Jeebus people, we're almost at 20 minutes, and you know, we know the edits are bad, we know we got the twang, but there's only so much y'all can put up with me, right? So we ended up seeing what was in this green pack, see if we got Scarlet Violet or Paldea Evolve, which is really cool because it's about to go out of print. So it's going to go out of print this year along with some others. So super cool that Ty got that for us, and we really appreciate him. He's also a big supporter of Dream Channel, a really great friend to have. But now we kind of changed locations. We're still in Lebanon, but we decided to pop over to Action Nerd Fun Spot there off the square in Lebanon, Tennessee, to see our friend Steve and Kim. They had kind of made a little post that, hey, we're going to open early today and stay open late for, we know Pokefest is going on, come on in. And they were doing like a little trade day and also just open the doors. And here we go. It's always a cool, fun experience walking in with them. I mean, right in the door, super welcoming Steve and Kim. Look at all the stuff they have. Yeah, they got comics, records, Pokemon section, which I know it looks small right now, but they actually became a licensed Pokemon vendor very recently, which is super awesome, and really good job to Steve and Kim. There they have some figures, some Mega Block, Pokemon. Can you let me know, do you prefer the Mega Block, or are you cool with it, or are you all more excited for the Lego? Yes, the Lego collaboration is something that's really cool. That price tag makes it a little less cool, but you know what? You know, people will pay what they want, and I think it's really cool that's finally happened. And you saw they have all these other things. They have artworks, obviously, you know, comic books and all that. And there's the big promo they got from the Pokemon Company. Well, I think we'll get out here. I think that'll be end of the voiceover. So we just left Action Nerd Fun Spot. Picked up a cool little gift. Picked up a sticker for the wife. They did not have those big stickers last time we were in there. But in any case, I think pretty good end of the day. Go support a local business, especially when there's good people as Steve and Kim. So, well, in any case, alright, I think that'll be it, and catch y'all later.